Maize farming can be challenging, especially as we see new diseases. Maize lethal necrosis disease, also known as MNLD, is a disease that affects maize, leaving the maize leaves yellow or dry, and they're often short stems. Wincate from Plant Village is here to tell us how farmers can prevent maize lethal necrosis on their maize.
Maize lethal necrosis disease, it's a viral disease. Some of the symptoms of this disease, you find that the maize starts to yellow, and also the maize cob, the feeling of the grains is very poor, and also the maize cob will start to rot, and also you'll find that there will be no production of pollen grains in the field. Those are some of the symptoms of the MNLD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the harvest, how bad is MNLD when it comes to production?
You find that the harvest of that field will be poor. By poor, I mean you'll just get the 50%, you'll not get the 100% yield of the maize.
Yes.
Yeah.
How is it this is spread to other farm?
For example, if you use the equipment in a field which is infected with the maize, then use the same equipment before cleaning it in another field, you're going to spread that disease. Another way is that the seeds you're using, if those seeds are already infected with the disease, if you're going to plant them in the field, they're going to spread the disease. And the other one is through some of the insects, like the aphids. Through their movement from one plant to the other in the field, they are going to spread the disease. Those are the three major ways of spreading the disease.
Julius?
Yes.
What do farmers here do to control MNLD?
Here in my area, they are brood and they burn.
Does the disease go?
No,
It still comes back.
it comes back after the second season.
What should farmers do to control MNLD?
The ways of preventing this disease, first you have to use certified seeds which are tolerant to this MNLD disease. Then the next thing you do is that after using like the djembe in the field, you make sure that you disinfect them before going to another field.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because you can get some debris of the disease, of which if the debris are left in the djembe and use it in another farm, you are like transferring that disease to that field and to that maize in that area.
So how should farmers clean them?
One way of cleaning those equipment, you can use some disinfectant. You can use it to wipe the djembes. Yeah. You make sure your djembe is clean or your panga is clean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wash your farm tools with water mixed with disinfectant that kills germs and viruses. Also, make sure to remove any soil from your tools so you don't spread the disease in your farm.
Can I soak these tools over the night before I use it by the next day? Is it possible?
Okay, you can soak your equipment overnight in the water so that you can make sure that the remains of the soils are removed from those equipments. Another way is when you're monitoring your field each and every day, if there is a maize which is infected with the MNLD, you uproot the infected plant and either burning it or burying it away from that field. Another way is that you make sure your field is always clean. The weeds in the field, they can act as a host for some of the insects which transfer the disease. You keep on doing the weeding of your field to avoid those insects being on those weeds.
Wincate went on to explain that it is also important to rotate your crop every season in order to stop MNLD. Rotate between different crop families such as legumes and potatoes before planting maize again. If Julius does all this, he can better manage MNLD and get a better harvest.